Good morning, everyone. It's Carly Moore with Remax Realty Specialists. I thought I would do a Monday morning post today on something that's been talked a lot about in the media recently, and it's not really a new idea, but just the fact that there's so many properties right now that are going into multiple offer situations. So if you're a buyer, you could very often find yourself in a situation where you're competing against other buyers who want the same house. And there's been some tips flowing around in the media about how you can better your chances of securing that house if you are competing with other people in an offer situation. So I just thought I'd go over a couple of them and add a couple of my own tips as well. But the first big one that I think is really important and kind of gets lost in the media a little bit is to know your limit and play within it, as cliche as that sounds. But you should meet with your mortgage broker or whoever it is that you're working with at your bank to figure out what your pre-approval amount is for your mortgage. They should be able to give you a pretty good idea as to how much you can purchase a house up to a certain amount. And then respect that amount. It's very easy to get caught up in the emotions of a bidding war or being in competition on an offer, and to find yourself in a situation where you're putting out more money for a house than you can actually afford, or you've been given permission by your lender to do so. So know your limit and respect that is my biggest piece of advice. Know what you can afford on the house and feel comfortable walking away from it if it would require putting in more than that. The other thing that can kind of help sway a seller's decision towards your buyer, or towards your offer, is if you do not have a home inspection condition in your offer. That is not to say that you should not do a home inspection. I always suggest that if we have time to do the home inspection prior to actually putting in the offer. So that just kind of it makes your offer look that much more intriguing to the home sellers because it doesn't have a home inspection condition in it because we've already done it in advance. There's not always time to do it, and in that case, I would say you should definitely still include a home inspection condition in the offer, just because I think it's better safe than sorry, and that's never really a good thing to remove. The other thing that I like to do is to try to communicate some personal information when I'm representing buyers. If you're in a competing situation, it's always nice to be able to communicate to the sellers who you are as buyers. So if you're first-time home buyers, or you're just newly married and you're buying your first house together, or you're expecting your first child, or you're moving into the neighborhood because you really love the schools, whatever it is, these people have lived in this house presumably for a while and have built good memories in that house, and it's always nice to know that the house is going to be going to somebody else who appreciates the neighborhood and the house and what it has to offer. So if I can communicate that on behalf of my buyers, it very often helps pull at the heartstrings of the seller. The last thing I just wanted to say is to make the best decision for you when you're looking for the house. It's not about the real estate agent. It's not about your mortgage broker. It's not about anybody else other than you guys. You're the ones that are going to be living there and paying the mortgage. So feel confident when you know it's the right time to walk away. If the bidding is getting too high on the house, it's not anybody's decision other than your own, and you guys are the ones that need to live with it. So I know it can get a little crazy out there, and if you'd like any additional insight into how to find a home and how to best handle bidding war situations, I'd be happy to help. You can contact me at Carly, K-A-R-L-Y, at Carly, K-A-R-L-Y, Moore, M-O-O-R-E.ca. Happy to help as always. Have a great day, guys.